Real quick, it's your girl Gypsy, and this is Television. And can I have a conversation with you ladies? Now, I don't talk about anything that I haven't been through, but let's talk about multiple baby daddies.
Talk to them.
And I'm going to speak to the younger girls right now that are having multiple baby daddies. And you're wondering why you cannot get a good man. Well, first of all, it's people out here that teach their kids, their sons, not to deal with women that have multiple baby daddies. I mean, they're to be with one woman, and they're to have all their kids by that particular woman.
Exactly. And then in my case, my father taught me ever since I was a small child, a little boy playing with action figures, my father would drill into my head, Theo, don't have children by more than one woman. Don't have children by more than one woman. Don't have children by more than one woman. This is something my father, I remember me being super young and my father telling me this, and this was years before I was actually sexually active myself. My father drilled that into me when I was a child. Therefore, myself, I am divorced, but I only have one son with my one ex-wife. I don't have any more children because my father drilled that in me. I had a fear of that.
Now, you got 4, 5, 6, 7 different baby daddies, and it's for the men too, but right now I'm just chilling with the women. All these baby daddies, and then you sit up there and you expect a man to come and rescue you when you made a lot of bad decisions. First, let me tell you how multiple baby daddies look to a really good man.
Talk to him.
It looks like you're inconsistent.
Ding.
You do not like to commit.
Ding.
You're spontaneous.
Ding.
You have unprotected sex.
Ding.
And you're very selfish because you're not even thinking about the kids.
I'll add on one more thing as well. It shows that you're a poor decision maker.
It's good.
You have 4, 5, 6 different baby daddies. That's 4, 5, 6 different personalities in one household.
And that's disgusting behavior.
And what if one baby daddy wants to take care of the kid more than the other kids' fathers? Then what? Now you're causing that's causing division within the household with the other kids. It causes jealousy and it causes hate. I'm just going to call it out like it is.
And man, this is such a good topic, and I can speak on this from multiple different angles. And I don't want to seem like I came from a perfect situation. My parents didn't marry. My father and my mother had myself, I'm the oldest, and my younger sister. And then my parents split, and my mother would have my brother with another man. And I got to see that firsthand because my father was, until this day, is still in my life, and my brother's father was not in his life. So can you imagine how traumatic that has to be for people like my brother and other kids out here when you're a child and your mother has children with multiple men and then their father goes and picked them up and then you're just sitting there probably crying? Yeah, it's traumatic, man. A lot of people don't think like that. Let's say this, at least to my mother's credit. Yes, she had 3 children by 2 different men. But after she broke up with my brother's father, I was 5 years old when that happened. My mother never had another man around. My mother wasn't like these Kendra G hood boogers who would bring in a new dude every other hour, introducing you to all these uncles and all this crap. My mother didn't do that. My mother actually did what a lot of modern women won't do today, and that's she stopped dating completely. I never know my mother to have a boyfriend, hook up, or anything like that until all 3 of us were grown and out of the house. That's when my mother actually got lucky and got married for the first time in her 50s. She completely stopped dating. And so many modern women refuse to do that because they still need that tangle. And I'll say this, unpopular opinion, but I don't give a shit. I personally think that if you have babies with more than 2 people, I'll give you 2. If you have 2 children by 2 different women, I'll give you 2, bruh. But if you have 3 baby dads, 4 baby dads, 5 baby dads, bruh.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
You're a disgusting human being. Unless you married each one of those people, you're a disgusting person. I only give people 2. Everything else is gross to me.
I know a lot of y'all don't want to hear this, but sometimes when you've made so many bad mistakes,
they ain't no coming
have
back.
To wait till your kids get grown and find a man to just love you for you, or you have to be willing to take on another man with multiple baby mamas.
Exactly.
You can't be looking down on nobody else that got of baby mamas when you got a lot of baby daddies. And then you say, but his baby mamas cause problems. I got my baby daddies under control. Yeah, right. You attract what you are, ladies. I'm sorry. That's just how the universe works. You attract what you are. There is a very small percentage of women that will find a man that will actually come and save them. He really has no reason to come and help you clean up your mess.
Exactly. Why would myself as a man, like I have one child, so I'm not part of the childless club. But if I only have one child, why would I get with you when you have 5 or 6? There's no way. I bring one child to the table, you bring a damn football team. No, not at all. And then something else she said as well about how, and you see this a lot on Kendra G, women go in there and they have multiple children, they have 3, 4, 5 baby dads, and they'll say, oh, none of my baby fathers get me in any trouble. And it's like, bruh.
Shut up, bitch.
You're gonna tell me that you have children with 5 different men and you never have any issues? The only way you don't have any issues is those men aren't around whatsoever, which is not a positive, by the way.
You lose.
That is not a positive. Let's get back to it.
That's your mess, your bad decisions. You give me one reason why a good man that has made the majority of all the right decisions in his life, and all these other women have made good decisions too that are out here. They don't have any kids, no multiple baby daddies. Why should he look over those women to come and help you?
Exactly. I believe childless people should date each other. All of us who have been tarnished, who have been stained, and we have children, we need to be on one pool, and the childless people need to be the other. I think you're an extremely selfish person if you have multiple children by multiple people, and then you're out here on the dating market wanting to get a childless person. He's shit, my boy.
Wait, why? Would you want your son to go get a woman with multiple baby daddies?
Talk to him.
I mean, you can wake up and you can change, but you cannot change the fact that you have multiple baby daddies. That's a decision that's never going to change. So at that point, you have to put your big girl panties on and kind of lower your expectations of the type of man that you want. You bringing baggage, he gonna have some baggage too. Y'all got to learn to accept that. Get up out this fantasy world that men owe us something to us women that have made a lot of bad choices. My advice, focus on yourself. Learn to love yourself. Learn to learn you. Know yourself better than anybody else before you make another bad decision, young ladies, that you can't even come back from. It's your girl Gypsy. This has been Tulsa Vision. Real quick and minutes. I gave y'all an eighth of knowledge. Please take it and run with it.
And salute to this young lady. I'll put her channel up on the screen. I'll put it somewhere in the description as well. That video was just on my feed yesterday. I never saw it. No one sent it to me. I turned on YouTube and it was right there. And I just thought it was great content. Too many people want to have their cake and eat it too, man. Unfortunately, I've covered this more times in videos than I can even remember. Men, you know, and there's some men doing it out there as well, but we're talking about women right now. They'll have baby after baby after baby, have 1, 2, 3, 4 children. And then they'll realize, oh man, I'll stop. And then they'll maybe get their tubes tied and they'll figure out how to stop doing that. And then they're looking around like, where are all the men at? Who's gonna want? Nobody's gonna want you. You have so much baggage. You have children from other men. And yes, I know we like to lie on this world and say that children are a blessing. Children are not a blessing. Hear me out. Children are the results of unprotected sex. Let's stop romanticizing these things and grow up, okay? Children are the result of unprotected sex. Nothing more, nothing less. And you can't put that toothpaste back in the tube. Once you spit out these bastards with men you don't know, with men who have already shown you, likely more times than not, have already shown you what type of fathers they'll be, because they'll have children that they don't take care of. And then these women will still multiply with these men who they already know don't take care of the children that he already has walking around. And for a long time, I didn't really like the idea that women were out here looking for replacements, looking for someone to come save them, be a cleanup man. And I would think, no, women wouldn't be that selfish, man. But I had to actually change my opinion. There are a lot of women who damn sure know that that it would not be a benefit whatsoever to a man to join her situation if she has multiple children by multiple men, but they're still hoping the fool will fall for it. They end up coming in there, putting this cape on and try to save her. That's why I tell the guys on my channel, I think men should be at least 30 before they even looking to having children, and don't date women who have multiple children. Most people will tell you won't even date a single mom, period. But if you have multiple children by multiple men, no, you've already taken yourself out of the market. And you will have to do, i.e., like my mother did. My mother waited until her children were adults and grown out the house before she dated again. You guys let me know in the comments, am I tripping or is this young lady off a bit? But I believe she's spot on, man. Do better, squad. Fall out.